Morning light through the tavern door, soft glow dancing on the wooden floor. Fire's low but the embers shine. Another day, another quest to find. There's a frog with a heart so bright, big green grin in the morning light. Controller ready, coffee brewed, backlog waiting in a cheerful queue. From pixel lands to fantasy, we wander far so casually. No rush, no stress, just take a seat. There's magic here in every beat. Oh, welcome to Rock's Rest, where cozy meets the quest. Grab a chair, stay a while. Frog mascot with the biggest smile. Backlog stacked to the sky, but we'll get there by and by. Come join the tavern vibe. Good games, good hearts, good times. Scroll of games from years gone by. Hidden gems we still must try. From epic fights to farming days, we laugh our way through pixel haze. Safe and chill, a comfy space. Friendly faces, steady pace. No grind alone, no lonely run. We level up together, one by one. From retro nights to brand new lands, adventures waiting close at hand. The hearth is warm, the chat is bright. We'll game until the stars ignite. Oh, welcome to Rock's Rest, where cozy meets the quest. Grab a chair, stay a while. Frog mascot with the biggest smile. Backlog stacked to the sky, but we'll get there by and by. Come join the tavern vibe. Good games, good hearts, good times. Lanterns glow, the morning grows. Every hero needs a home. If you're searching for a place, you just found your safe space. Welcome to Rock's Rest. Yeah, this is where we quest. Cozy tavern energy, level up in harmony. Backlog high, spirits higher. Gather round the pixel fire. Come join, don't roam alone. Rock's Rest feels like home. Oh.
this off first. There we go. Stupid. One of these days, I will have a camera that I don't have to do this to every morning, and it'll be great. Hi, everybody. Oh. Yesterday was fun, but I'm ready for some nice, calm Subnautica. And by calm, I mean more than likely being chased by scary things in deep, dark water. May the Leviathans leave me be and the journey be smooth. We'll see. I gotta find deep shrooms. Can we make synthetic fibers yet? Benzene and fiber mesh. Where did I put the benzene at? Here? No. Here, maybe. How do I make fiber mesh? 2 creep vines. Did I make extra by chance? Aha. Indeed. Indeed I did. Sweet. Okay. So there's that. But I think we need more diamonds. If I remember correctly. Yeah, we have 1 diamond. Okay. So we are on the hunt for... what is it? Shale rocks? We could use some more copper as well. Wherever you found the blood kelp thingies at, there should also have been deep shrooms. Near life pod 17. Okay. Let's try that. We have both of these to go to as well at 500 meters, but we're not going to do that yet. Okay. Let's go check that out. See if we can find some deep shrooms. $61 HP. What did I do to this poor thing?
All systems online.
Where are we going? Oh. Oh, yeah, we got plenty of space to build that top up, like, I don't know, what, 2 or 3 more levels? At least. Yeah. Okay, now we just ran into a bunch of fish and still took hull damage. I thought that's what the hull upgrade was supposed to prevent. Maybe we take less, but it doesn't prevent all. I suppose that's possible. Anywho, we'll come back and build that up a couple more layers. Got plenty of space to work with. Later. I do want to go gather a bunch of quartz and make all the walls glass there as well. And then fill the inside with a bunch of fish. And stuff. I don't think it's this one. It must be life pod 19. all this limestone and stuff, though. Oh, unless maybe you're talking down here. Go down there. Find that again. Is that? It's over here. Blood kelp area. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember where that was. I want to say it was 19. That's what my gut says. Let's go check that out. Migoot. Migoot. These dang fish keep running into my ship. It's rude. Rude, I tells you. Eventually I'm gonna have to go out with the prawn and try out the old drill arm. See what we can find with that thing. I vaguely remember it moving very slow though. Gonna need a lot of that. Here somewhere? These are the blood vine thingies. There's lots of quartz here too. Nice. Ah. Perhaps these. Indeed. Excellent. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Those don't like to be slashed, apparently. Good to know. do a whole plot of these. We don't have to come back down here. Stuff on quartz. Don't like the music down here. Very creepy. Oh, right, there's demon spooters down here. What about that? And radioactive ore. So we'll have to remember the radioactive ore is down here if we end up needing more of it. How many actual pieces did we get? Just 4? Gotta grab more. Okay. Let's get in here. I might be lost. This way, maybe? Okay, well, that's definitely not where I came in, but, it's fine. Everything's fine. We'll just go right back to the base. Okay, so that's gonna give us the next suit upgrade. And the last upgrade for the Seamoth, I think. Because I think we needed these for the, Zappy, the anti-predator upgrade thing. The acid or whatever. Oh no, we still need a diamond, don't we? Still need to go find a diamond. We'll dump this off, find a diamond. Then we'll craft both things. I don't remember the best place for shale rock. I feel like there was a place that was really close to the starting zone. It had like lithium and shale rocks like all over the... It wasn't very deep. Let's see if we can find that again. We went a lot further away than I thought we did.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, let's dump off the boards here. rubies. It's gonna be a sad day when we have to go back for more magnetite. Sad day indeed. Okay, what do we need to make the plot thingies? Indoor, exterior. 2 titanium. Simple enough. I got some other grow bed out here. Then 3 deep shrooms and a salt deposit makes 1 hydrochloric. Okay. Make 2 of these. Then we need gold to make polyaniline. I don't think there's anything that calls directly for hydrochloric acid. Let's go ahead and just make a second polyaniline. Okay, and then we need, what is that? Wiring kit. 2 silver. Go ahead and make this thing while we can. While we're here. Great. Alright, that's our anti-predator upgrade. I don't know how well that's actually going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Wonderful. Okay. Health is 61. Now, I swear before we got back in this thing and it had healed a percent, like, as we were getting into it. If it heals, it's very, very, very slow. My gut tells me it's not actually healing. We should never have to worry about salt ever again now that we have the water filter. Just like freely use salt. You never let yours get that low, so you don't know. Hey, good morning, QAnon. You have amazing news. What happened? I'm blocking oxygen and stuff. Oh. Right. Thank you. Gotta slide on over. Okay, we can take that off of our build. Q. Thing. Great. Alright, we gotta go hunt down a diamond. So we need some shale rocks. I feel like LifePod 17 is where I found all that stuff. Let's go check out LifePod 13. Spoke to some folks today after a nice walk. Oh, that's awesome, QAnon. Glad to hear that. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm happy I could be of help. What was the great news? QAnon was sharing that he's been carrying a lot of stress and pain due to his past. Finally feel his body letting go of it all, and just wanted to let me know that I've been a part of the healing process, which is awesome. 20-odd years of pain and stress melting away. That is awesome. That is awesome. Happy to hear it. Twitch chat is sending good vibes. Isn't it crazy how just a talk or just something random can just like trigger a complete exodus of stress and pain, and life is wild sometimes. Let's see, let's put this away. Alright, let's go find us some diamonds. I don't think I've ever scanned a shale rock, so I can't actually scan for them. Have to make sure we find one and we'll scan it this time around. If you ever meet me in real life, I'm getting the biggest bear hug and a fat smooch on the cheek. Yeah, I'll hold you to it.
All systems online.
Okay, where's this LifePod 13? Over this way? Something tells me this is not where I was thinking it was. At all. But we're gonna find out. Oh man, I know this is a hard left turn on topic switches, but you saying Twitchers reminded me of yesterday there was an article about how Twitch is going to start integrating AI into some weird, I don't even remember the specifics, but just some weird portions of like sponsored streaming and stuff. Like they're gonna introduce some AI that's gonna prompt you on what to say and how to fix what you're saying. Just some weird, like, why? It seems so unnecessary. Sponsored programs, yeah. There's some lithium. Grab that. Okay, well, we're kind of in the right place. Sandstone. I need shale. Oh, yeah, and it'll study chat for reactions. And provide, and it was supposed to provide, like, based on chat reactions, provide you with a new approach or whatever yeah, I don't know. Wild stuff. Insert why though meme, yeah, right? Hey, bows and arrows, good morning. Thursday to y'all. Is this shale? Hey, okay. I did scan these. Why can't we search for these with the scanner? That's weird. Huh. Why? A bit of a bummer. Bit of a bummer. So, Deathwing was interesting yesterday. Going back to your question from yesterday, QAnon, I think I would rather play Space Marine 2 if I had to choose one of the two to play forever. But Deathwing was an interesting... Whoops, I don't want this creature egg. I mean, I might later, but not right now. I don't know, like an interesting side jaunt into a similar genre, I suppose. It was like a slower, jankier Vermintide. And take that with a grain of salt, because I didn't really play a whole lot of Vermintide. But it was still fun. It was pretty cool. Being able to walk around as a Terminator was pretty sweet. Definitely needs a bit more fleshing out. Yeah, well, like I said, it was a little, it was a little on the janky side. Combat was definitely slow. It's definitely not Space Marine 2 levels of polish, that's for sure. But once I got back to the main menu and got to see what I could actually put like points into and stuff, it seemed like there was a lot of different build possibilities. I do have a feeling that the build, most of the time, most builds are going to end up the same, because you're going to want, you know, the extra XP, and you can only have like one perk active or something like that. Yeah, we'll probably play it a few more times and just see. It was very hard. We only finished one mission, and the rest of the time, like, the boss or bosses that would spawn were like one-shotting us, which was a little odd. I mean, it made it more dangerous, I suppose, more intense. They also took a ton of shots. I mean, there was one point where we a Broodlord, I think it was, came out, and we had two people with plasma guns just unloading into it, and it still took us like two of us dying, and we were just unloading into it the whole time. It finally died. One dude left. I think part of that was, though, like, well, obviously I was new to it, so I didn't know the best times to actually use the block and the best times to actually use the melee and stuff like that, which I suppose will come with playtime or whatever. But we were on normal mode. There's 2 difficulties higher, and we were getting wrecked. And that was with a carry. We had somebody carrying us. So it was pretty wild. You managed to find the other island yesterday? Nice. Did you get the scan? For the data pad or whatever it is that unlocks the room? God gamer game. Yeah, I mean, you would have to be pretty crazy good, I think, to get through all those missions on any difficulty other than normal. And even normal is quite the challenge. Okay, these shale rocks are really hard to find. This is not the area I was thinking of, but we found a few pieces at least. Kind of a little bit of everything here, which I suppose is good. Lithium. Lord knows we're probably going to need it. You had dinner as soon as you got there, and you were super sleepy after. Oh, Waterworld! Waterworld is still one of my favorite movies. So good. It's so good. I never understood why that movie got so much hate. Yeah, the OG. It's such a good movie. Love that movie. Appropriate for Subnautica. Did your girlfriend enjoy Waterworld? You think it's a masterpiece? It's pretty great. I just loved the concept of it. Was super intriguing to me the first time I saw it. Still is, really. She loved it, glued to the TV the whole time. Heck yeah. That's just when you know it's good cinema. It's just good stuff. Part of me wants somebody to do a remake of it, because I think with enhanced... Well, I was going to say enhanced CGI, but now that I'm thinking about it like that, I don't think there wasn't really anything that needed enhanced CGI. Maybe more the new filming methods could maybe improve it a little bit, but I hesitate to say that as well, because newer films these days are just not... There's very few that are worth bothering with, in my opinion. A lot of subtle world building, character development, and subtle storytelling. So much detail and effort goes into every scene. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, right? You haven't seen it for a while, and you go back and watch it again, and you start to see things you haven't seen. Start to appreciate more. I think that's one of the reasons I like the original Silent Hill movie. It's still one of my favorites. Everything is CGI these days. You hate it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it kind of seems like they put less effort into everything these days. Hail Mary's pretty good. I have not yet had a chance to see that. Yeah, came out this year. What was the other one that's related to that? Because I don't think I've seen that one either. Because it's from a series of space related books, right? What was the other one? It was like a guy. It was a guy like stranded on Mars or something, or is that maybe that's Hail Mary? I don't know. I feel like there was another one that came out. It was highly rated. It was also spacefaring, and I think it was from the same author of that book. The Martian. There you go. Yep, that's the one. I don't think I've seen that one either. You're hesitant to watch it, it seems too cliche. Talking rock, how is that even possible? Even with space magic? Yeah, I don't know. Is that in the movie? I honestly haven't seen anything other than just advertisements for it. Not even like commercials, just text advertisements.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, well, we're finding plenty of lithium. I don't necessarily need lithium. We get our one battery, or our one diamond, rather. We did get our one. I would like to get some more. If and we can. Having a heck of a time finding shale rocks here. Hello? Shale rock? Hello? Housekeeping? That's not shale. We must go deeper. Giggity. Maybe over here? I feel like before there was like it was a big wall. Maybe this is it. We had like a big wall and we just peeled a whole bunch of shale rock off the wall. Don't see any though. Oh, nope. I gotta repair my ship. All these fish keep getting in my way. He befriends an alien rock spider thing. It's definitely worth it. It's done with puppets. Oh, really? You found it to be a bit of a ripoff of Adam Sandler's space movie where he encounters a space spider that talks? Wait, what? That was an Adam Sandler movie? I will confess, I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan, so that's news to me. But also strangely not surprising that he did something like that. Oh, okay, we're finding everything but the rocks that I need. Need more lithium. How much did I pick up already? Yeah, I think we're good on lithium right now. Need shale. Where's the shale rocks? Warby. Oh, here's the big wall I was thinking of before. Okay. Yeah. A little bit of everything here. What's this? Oh, there's shale. Why does it look different? That was weird. I swear they were red before. Now they look dark gray. I think I might be going crazy, chat. I might be losing my mind. I'll blame it on my eye. He's pretty good in serious films. Uncut Gems was good. Oh, I didn't even know. I honestly had no idea he even did any serious films. Other than, what was that one? Remote or something like that? Where he could, like, he could pause time or rewind or do whatever with this remote, and it ended up being about family and spending time with your family or something like that. That one wasn't terrible. $230 stream streak. 230 streams. Holy moly. I think we're coming up on a year pretty soon. Already, which is wild. I do not feel like I've been streaming that long. But like all other things in life after, you know, age 20, the last 10 years feel like 5 or 3 or 2 in some cases. 6 months go by, it feels like 2 days. Time is a flat triangle, chat. But also an amorphous blob. I think it was called Click. That was oh, it was considered a comedy? Oh. That's how much I paid attention to it. Hey, Artisan, good morning. Mid-July is my 1 year. Oh my goodness. 1 whole year of playing Vigima games on the interwebs. Crazy. Time be flying. Time be flying. I'm not having very much luck finding shale here. I think we need to go deeper. We must go deeper. Giggity. Okay, shark friend. Here we go. Gotta be shale here, right?
Seek fluid intake.
Seek fluid intake. Drink some water.
Vital
Fine.
signs stabilizing.
Wait to eat. I did see I can scan for it. Yeah, I just, for whatever reason, on my scanner, it wasn't showing up. And I thought it was because I hadn't ever actually scanned a shale rock, but then I came out here, found a shale rock, and I have scanned them before, so I'm not sure what be happening. Man, resources are so much harder to see in this game than they are in 2. Holy moly. Especially when you have walls like this and the rocks just blend in. Just need a shale rock. Or 5. Still got a bunch of inventory space. Alright, we're diving. Going deep. Ooh. Well, we're gonna go ahead and grab these rupees. Gonna need those. How's my eye today? It's better. It's still very red. But it's better. Yeah, shale. Oh, there's some deep shrooms right there. Well, she. Oh, there are deep shrooms everywhere. Holy moly. Where am I right now? Look. We're 500 meters away from Lifepod 13. Look at all these deep shrooms. Dude, if we had found this before. Dang. There's quartz everywhere. This is a great place for, I wish I had a beacon on me right now, actually. Deep shrooms, quartz, and rubies galore right here. Dang, man. Okay. Oh, I'll probably never find this again, but cool. Shell rock. Oh, yeah. Ah. Nice, got another diamond. Did I ever play Pal World? Yes. I was not a big fan. It did not hold my interest very long. I found the progression to be really odd. But take that with a grain of salt because I played it really early on, before they added a bunch of... I know they've added a ton to the game since I played. So it may be completely different, but... I gave it a try originally because, for the most part, I enjoy Pokemon. I'm not like a giga fan of Pokemon, but I enjoy it enough. But I figured Pal World would be pretty cool. It just didn't hold my interest. What just happened? You just pull me out of my ship? Dude. That's rude, sir. Fine, I'll go over here. Yeah, I think that was another thing too, QAnon. Like, the battles were... I don't know, I think the first time I saw the... Was it a bunny or whatever that had, like, Gatling gun arms? I was just like, I don't even know what's happening anymore. That kind of threw me for a loop. I was not expecting anything like that. It was like some weird cross of Digimon and
life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
that would be a no, ma'am. I'm gonna go back home. Several Leviathan life forms? Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. Nope. Didn't realize I had gotten that far. I just wanted some shale. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, well, we got 4 diamonds. So I can't complain about that. I think the other thing too that was kind of tiresome to me was having to constantly assign pals to like do stuff for you. I thought, well, it was cool, but it was also kind of tiresome. Just simply because I think at least when I was playing, it was broken. You had to keep assigning people instead of just assigning them once. I don't know. It was very, very strange. It was trying to be Call of Dark Souls Rust Pokemon Digimon. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yep. And it cracks me up how many companies are just blatantly ripping off Pokemon nowadays, and just... It's kind of like they're just begging Pokemon to come after them. in an attempt to get Pokemon to finally do what everyone wants them to do and they refuse to do, which is make an MMO, a true Pokemon MMO. But they'll never do it because they know full well that if they make a Pokemon MMO, sales on their other games will go down. Or at least that's their thought. I think they think that if they create a living game, that all of their other games will lose revenue. There's a specific item you can get to perma-assign them to tasks and it works. Just FYI. Oh, okay. We may have to revisit it one of these days. Just for some funsies' sake. Like I said, I haven't touched it since super early release. Might even be, is it still in early access? Or did it actually fully release? Yeah, exactly, QAnon. Yep. Yep. And I think part of me wonders if they have a deal with Nintendo that they signed 20 years ago that said, hey, you're gonna make a new Pokemon game every X years or, you know, 40 years or something, and like you're our cash cow, you can't ever change, etc., kind of thing. Because realistically, you look at Pokemon games and they're basically the same, right? Every single game is exactly the same. Now they are at least finally branching out into better graphics and a new perspective, which is cool. But yeah. It's weird. It's I don't know. Nintendo and Pokemon have like the same view on everything, where they're just like, well, our original formula works. Why change it? We'll just keep pumping it out until people stop buying it. Which, you know, fair, I guess. Why change it if it's, you know, don't try to fix what's not broke, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You think it's full release now? Okay, so I must have played it in early access. Power World, that is. Don't have any room. Derp. Lithium. Lots of lithium. We should be good on lithium for a long while. I hope. Anyway. Rubies, that's great. Salt. Wait, one of those. Okay. Diamonds, we only need 2. That. Great. Now we can make the suit. Reinforced dive suit. Heck yeah. Oh, it provided gloves. That's interesting. Oh, maybe these will let us go near the heat. Now. Yo, okay, that's cool. I don't have anywhere else to put this. We'll put that there.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Great. I'm sure we've talked about this on the channel before, but like, Nintendo is one of the most baffling companies in the world right now. On one hand, you can't fault them because they're making hand over fist money, right? On the other hand, in terms of the console war, which they claim they're winning, I personally think I think now what exists is you have normal consoles, you have mobile consoles, right? Which are now competing with mobile phones in terms of power to a degree. But you have like the Steam Deck, you have the Switch, and then over here you have the PlayStation and the Xbox. But Nintendo still thinks that their Switch is over here and is dominating this market. But yet, when they announce a new, like the Switch 2, everyone's like, oh, it's finally going to be caught up with current gen. It's still like 4 generations behind. And it's baffling. They're constantly behind, and they used to be ahead. Remember the Nintendo 64? That thing was a beast when it came out. It was the system. And then they've been behind ever since. But they still think they're winning the console war, which, I mean, I guess depending on your perspective, maybe. I don't know. It's weird. Nintendo's such a bizarre company. They're riding fully on the backs of Zelda, Pokemon, and Mario. And everything else is just like, whatever. I think one of the most jarring things, though, is on Switch. Remember how Nintendo used to be all about kids' games? And it was just, like, they were very kid-focused. And now on the Switch, you've got, like, hentai games and all sorts of weird, just, why? And you've got major AAA titles. Like, I think you can even play Witcher 3 on the Switch now, which is crazy to me, but there's graphic stuff in that. I guess they gave up on the kids only thing. Hi, little girl. Okay, so I think we have pretty much. Little girl, you cannot lay on the keyboard. Stop. Nope. Don't hit the Windows key. Oh my lord. Okay. I think the only thing we really haven't found yet, so we need crystalline sulfur, nickel ore, and I think the other one was kyanite. But otherwise, I think we've crafted pretty much everything we wanted to. We need nickel ore for the second depth module here. We made this. We need kyanite for this. Made this. Good here. Oh, we need to make this. Yeah. I don't know if we need the sonar upgrade. Need sulfur for that. Let's go ahead and make that. We did this. That's 2. So we have, we make both of these, that'll be 4 of the 6 slots, I think. 5. Then we put in a second engine efficiency module, maybe. Had a phone call, didn't miss anything. Nah, just me jabbering about how Nintendo is a strange company. Hey, Atlantic Pog. The thing is, they're getting away with it, so sadly, it'll never change. Weren't even born back then, but you feel like they lost their charm in a way. Yeah, 100%. Yep. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Happy Thursday. Some of your messages aren't going through today. You get a prompt saying internal error occurred? That sounds like a YouTube thing. You think with the QOL changes to Palworld, I may enjoy it a bit now? Not trying to convince me to play it, just making conversation. I mean, no, and you may be right. You may be right. Like I said, I played in early access before they really added much of anything, and it just didn't grab me. But with the stuff that they've added, it may be a lot more interesting and hold my attention for a little bit longer. Survival games have it rough in my world because I'm very easily lost in they lose me very easily if there's not good enough progression and something I can set a goal for that means something. I find in a lot of survival games, so Minecraft, not really a survival game, but Minecraft, for example, I could set a goal to do something, right? But then there gets to be a point where you've progressed enough that going any further doesn't make any sense. It has no value. And when I hit that point, and there's no value in furthering the grind or whatever it is, that's when the game loses me. If that makes that probably makes absolutely no sense. I haven't had enough coffee yet this morning. But if that makes sense to you, then that's kind of what I'm getting at. Hey, Ogus, good morning. Oh, you're fine, Ogus. You're fine. No, I'm sorry if you misunderstood my response. I was saying, yikes, that ice cream reel. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, there is some wild stuff that's being passed as food lately, and it's scary. It's scary. You remember playing the original Game Boy Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow? Even had the guidebooks for them? Heck yeah. Your first Nintendo game was Zelda Breath of the Wild, so you're not that qualified. Well, hey, I mean, Breath of the Wild, not my jam, personally. I didn't like the weapon system. But that game sold like crazy. And a lot of people really, really enjoyed it. And that game and Pokemon, I personally think are really what's keeping Nintendo afloat. Because those games just sell like crazy. I mean, they make tons of money. All the adapters for the Game Boy. Oh man, do you remember the one? You remember the one where you would plug into the top and it was like a little curly Q light so you could see? Oh man, I remember the bit. I think I may still have it somewhere. I may have the original gigantic gray chunky Nintendo Game Boy somewhere. That thing was a beast. It would go through AA batteries like crazy. It was before AAAs were even a thing. That happens to you when you built the base you want? You get it? Okay, okay. Well, at least that made some sense. You've never seen Game Boys and stuff? Those never reach here? Oh, really? You guys don't have those over there? I guess that makes sense, in a way. That kind of sucks. You have to just, like, special import, Ogus? And the one that had a magnifier on it. Yep. Yep. I felt like Iron Man putting it all together. Yep. Oh man. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta grab something. QAnon. You'll get a kick out of this. I still have. You remember back in the day before the interwebs when we had to go buy actual strategy guides, and it always felt cool to buy a strategy guide, right? Because you had all the cool art, and you felt like a boss, like you had a cheat code for the game. Hang on, let me let me grab this. Check this out. This was one of my first games I got on the PlayStation. One of the first JRPGs I ever played. We have a whole shelf, my wife and I have a whole shelf of all the strategy guides we've saved over the last like 20, 30 years. Look at that stuff. This game, by the way, if you've never played it, amazing. Amazing game. It's one of the games I'm hoping they remake, but I don't know that they ever will. I don't know who owns the rights. You wish you were born back then, you would have loved to experience it. Unfortunately, I would say you could go buy an old Game Boy and still experience it, but those pieces and stuff are so expensive. So expensive. Yeah, look at this stuff. Look at that. Before the world of the interwebs, this is what we had to get through games. Post a pic of the shelf on the Discord. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Now I will say they did. I just found this. They did still make them for relatively. I mean, this game is still pretty old by today's standards, but this is like a hardback. Look how thick this guy is for Dark Souls 3, and it's the same stuff inside. But nowadays, you just go on the internet and watch a YouTube video or whatever. Yeah, I remember there was a short time where my friends and I were super hyped anytime a hardback came out because the hardbacks were cool, right? It was like, oh man, that's something I can put on my shelf and it looks nice, but it's also awesome because it's for one of my favorite games. I have a whole bunch. One of my favorite ones. I was looking for it over there, but I couldn't find it. Um, I have a strategy guide for the MMO FF11, and it's the most ridiculous. It's completely unhelpful. It was the worst strategy guide ever, but it's still to this day one of my favorite MMOs. Um, but it was just it's such a goofy strategy guide because it's like super obvious stuff. Like if you played the game, you knew exactly what the guide was telling you about, even if you'd only played for like an hour. So funny. It's all online, nothing to touch. Yeah. Yep. Yep. We lost some of the tactile fun of gaming thanks to the interwebs. Your first ever console was an Xbox 360 and a copy of Minecraft. I don't think I ever had a 360. There was a section, a time frame where I had console. Like, I went from PS1 and the original Xbox to the PS3, and I skipped that whole generation in between, just because I was too poor, couldn't afford it. And going from PS1 games to PS3 was like, it blew me away, the graphics changes and everything, and I hadn't kept up with gaming in that meantime. It's soulless almost. Yeah, almost. Yep. Wasn't all bells and roses back then. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. You grew up in the 90s. Strategy guides were a big thing growing up? Yep. Yep. Good old strategy guides. You went from Xbox 360 to PS4, then Xbox One, and now PS5. Nice. So you bounced back and forth between Microsoft and PlayStation. I was never a huge fan of the Xbox controllers. They never felt good in my hands. I always preferred PlayStation, which is the only reason I stayed with PlayStation. A lot of my friends went fully over to Xbox and stayed Xbox because of the controller. It was all about the controller. Let's see. We need 2 copper. What do we need to build another one of these scanning tools? Or air tools, rather. Caves. Oh, of course we need cave sulfur. I don't have any stored, do I? Alright. Go hunt down some cave sulfur. I knew I should have picked some up the last time we were out. First console was the Sega Mega Drive. Yours was the Mega Drive Genesis? Nice. You've never seen a PS 1 through 5? It's rare. It's like trying to find a needle on a strip in a straw bale. That's not surprising, Ogus, for where you're at. For higher end or more recent tech, do you guys have to like special order that, Ogus? And have it like have it shipped into like a neighboring town or something, and then go pick it up? Or your dad had Pong? My first system was an Atari, Brick Breaker on the Atari. Brick Breaker and Pong was some good stuff. And then I think we got a regular Nintendo. Then we got a Super Nintendo, and then the Game Boy. And then the next system we ended up with was a 64, I think. Your dad had an Atari? Yep. Good old Ataris. The funniest thing is a lot of that stuff, if you can find them in good condition, a lot of those things still run perfectly fine. Which is, you can't say too often about, what's that? Some of the newer technology is not designed to last very long. Man, I had a friend that went through like 5 Xbox 360s. He kept getting red rings like crazy, although he didn't take care of his stuff very well, so that may have had something to do with it. You have the PS 1, 2, 3, and 4. Love every one of them. I still use my PS4 for my exercise DVDs. It's a glorified DVD player right now. My PS3's wrapped up on a shelf somewhere. I have no idea why I still have it. I guess I'm just hanging on to it for nostalgia's sake. It was the first system I bought with my own money other than a Game Boy. I think that's why it's a sentimental value thing. Find a good cave here. Hello, Mr. Explodey Fish. Need your cave sulfur, please. No? Whale? Not any caves. Hello? Okay, now that, of course, now that I need some cave sulfur, I'm not going to find any. Naturally. You'd love to get a PS1, a PS3 someday when it's less expensive. Yeah, the problem is a lot of the older systems, if you want one that's in good working condition, they're expensive. Very expensive. I gotta wonder how many of those that GameStop bought up and then is selling on eBay at crazy prices. Hocus. We're playing Pokemon while he's driving tractors at 5 years old, yeah. All these boomer fish at? I need a good cave. We might have to wait till it's daytime so I can actually see. It's too dark. Where's my boat? Did I bring my boat out here? Got an old buddy who picked up Space Marine 2 and is asking to play some. Okay, QAnon, no problem. Enjoy. Enjoy. Teach him the ropes. Take him straight into Absolute. You learned how to drive a 2-wheeler, 3-wheeler, and a 4-wheeler. Can't drive big cars, trucks, because you don't have them. Man, learning how to drive semis. It's so funny. Maybe I'm alone in this, but I feel like there's as a young male child, I feel like a lot of us look at big rigs, semis and all that, and we're like, yeah, like that would be so cool. But in reality, it actually takes quite a bit to be able to drive one of those. I've got a friend that he drives them for a living, and he said it was a pain in the butt to get his license to drive them. But you know, as you get older and you realize how much of a pain it is to drive bigger cars, and then you think having a giant trailer on the end, there's a lot you got to keep track of. Semi-truck's a bit hard because you don't drive much. Yeah, there's a lot going on with a big trailer like that. I had a little, not the same, but I had a little practice when I was younger. When my parents still had a boat to take out on a lake, and you have the boat on a trailer behind the truck or whatever you're hauling the trailer with, and it's kind of the same idea, and it's like driving a whole different. I mean, driving a boat is like driving a whole different thing, right? It moves differently and everything else. It's just interesting how different things can be, and you view them from the outside as looking simple or whatever, and then you get in the driver's seat and realize you were very wrong. I drive a boat? Well, no, not anymore. I haven't driven a boat in ages. My family, when I was really young, like pre-high school, we were pretty well off. We had a Bayliner, which is about a 24-foot-ish long boat that you can actually, like, it's got a cabin, you can sleep in it and stuff. And we would go out on a lake every weekend, and just spend the weekend out on the boat. And every once in a while, my dad would let me, handle it, not in any place where I could actually crash it, but he would let me drive it. And like, there are so many different things you have to think about as compared to a car when you're driving a floating vehicle. You don't know how they do it. You used to work for a railway company that hauled massive machinery. It's insane to see. Yeah, that's another thing. Driving a train you would think would be really simple, right? It's on rails. It's only going one direction. I couldn't imagine actually doing it. Dreamed about it as a kid. I know there was at one point I was like, yeah, I want to be I want to be a train conductor. Choo-choo. Now I'm a Twitch train sub-conductor, which is not nearly as exciting. Well, it could be, depending on the train, I suppose. Oh, I got you, QAnon. Yeah, you drive a boat unless it has no engine, and then you sail it. Yes, that is correct. Yes. Or it might be more appropriate to say if it has a sail, you sail it. Because technically a dinghy is a boat, but you paddle those. You don't have boats, Ogus? You don't live close to a river? Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, where I'm at, you would have to drive. So when I was younger and my family had a boat, we would have to drive 2.5 to 4 hours to a lake to actually use the boat. Because there wasn't any water close to us, and that's kind of the same now. I have a reservoir not too far from me, but you can only have there are limitations on the sizes of boats and stuff you can put in certain bodies of water, if that makes sense. Yeah, I went through a time after that, though. We went from being well off to being the complete opposite. So, experienced the full gamut of financial, whatever you want to call it. And when I say well off, I don't mean like we had millions of dollars. We were comfortable. We'll put it that way. And then we went to, you know, my parents both working double jobs and us barely putting food on the table for several years. So crazy how life can just change so quickly. And your view on a lot of things changes. Your chief minister's trying to make a railway station here or there. Seems impossible because it's so far away. Mountain hills can be hard to build. Yeah, but if the benefit is big enough, it's worth the effort. Did I meet a Reaper Leviathan? I think so. I think we met the one by the ship, whichever Leviathan that is. It came in and gave us a gentle love tap. You think I'm secretly a pirate? When I was in high school, everybody referred to me as a pirate, which was fun. I had really long hair. And when I was not actually in school, I wore a bandana over the top of my head. My hair back in a ponytail, and then I had some scruff. I didn't have a beard like this, but I had some scruff. Did I eat the devil fruit? No, I wasn't aware those existed back then. Otherwise, I might have. That is the one, Alexis. Also, good morning. Happy Thursday to you, Alexis. Recommend I get a bladder? Oh, for air? Oh,
Oxygen.
I'm being a dingus and swimming around looking for cave sulfur in all the wrong places because I'm talking and not paying attention. But I appreciate it. Okay, find a cave. I need some cave sulfur. How did I get so far away from my base? Oh my goodness. I'm just chit-chatting, just driving in a random direction, Chad. Is there a cave over here? I didn't realize I got so far away. Alright, we're gonna go grab the sea moth. Make this easier. Your minister's trying to make Peace City, but the way he's trying to make it is funny. Well, I guess you can't fault him for trying, right? At least he's trying. Should also get it for rising to the surface way easier. Really good for early game and mid game. Oh. Oh, right, because it rapidly makes you ascend. Normally I have my sea moth with me, so air isn't a huge issue. But I may have to look into that. How the heck did I get so far away? Oh my lord. Never swim in chat. It's dangerous. I picked up 5 quartz. Woo! Oh, it's out of energy. That's why we're going so slow. There we go. Okay. Much better. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Should have just done this at the beginning. To start with. Maximum dingus here. Should have just gone over here and scanned for it instead of being A complete and total dingus. What do we need for this? 2 batteries, silicon rubber. Chip gold. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard to make. It's cave silver. How do we get down there? Down here? Perhaps? Maybe? Maybe? Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, okay, well there was like 100 of them all in one place. Oh, these like barely even hurt us now. Nice. Ow, ow, jeez, okay. Holy smokes. Well, I found the cave sulfur stash. Smash? Smash too, I suppose. No, we can't get that one. Lame. Alright, cool. Well, we did the thing. Found the stuff. I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Nailed it. Alright, cool. Well, that was fast. He's trying to make a big lake close to your town. Railway stations, having more school teachers, blah, blah, blah. Well, it sounds like he's trying to improve overall life, which is good. That sounds better than our politicians here, who are trying to just improve their pocketbooks. But I won't go into that, because we don't talk politics here. For the sake of everyone's sanity.
Hey, welcome, welcome.
Hey, Arrows and Bows, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate you. You tried Subnautica and Subnautica 2. But to you, it's a little too repetitive for your liking? Like watching it more than playing it. That's fair. Yeah. That's totally fair. Hey, Yubel Gaming. Try to get blueprints? What do you mean? Also, happy Thursday. Good morning to you. Here pretty soon, as soon as I craft these 2 things, I think we're gonna go push the story along. Those away. Let's get one of these. Okay, we got the cave sulfur. Put all but one in there. Quartz away here. Hey, Orphan Dornell. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Hope you're having a great day. He also said he'd not spend a single bit of money on himself, and then he bought himself a fancy car. Yeah, that sounds like a politician. That sounds like a politician. Okay, we need copper here for some wire. We're gonna need multiple, but we'll build this first one. Okay, tools. Titanium, silicon, rubber. It's easy enough. Where did I put it? Here? Okay. Great. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide the one we just made, since it's full energy. And we're gonna use the less energy repair tool to craft the sea moth thing. Wait, Oh, it's Cyclops. Oh, it's out on the Cyclops. Okay. Never mind. I need to... These are both Cyclops things, so I gotta craft both here real quick. We have that. We need a power cell. And... do I have extra batteries? I do. What is this? Advanced wiring kit. 2 gold, 2 silver, 3 gold, 2 silver, and a copper wire. Evil cruel. Oh, wait. I don't have any stash, do I? No. Oh, yes, I do. Diggity. All right. Sweet. We need to go turn off the scanner. Hey, Zilvia. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Haven't seen me before. Am I new to the Subnautica fandom? Yes and no. So I played Subnautica 1 back in early access, and then didn't touch it again. So we started playing Subnautica 2, and I decided that I was curious enough about the lore of 1 that we'd go back to 1 and actually play all the way through it. So that's what we're doing. But I'm a huge fan of Subnautica. I love the game is just so unique and awesome. Today you played volleyball. It was fun. A lot of people came and challenged you. How do you manage the hand pain from hitting the ball so much? In volleyball, I mean, I think if you're hitting it right, there shouldn't be too much pain. But I haven't played volleyball since like middle school, so don't trust what I'm saying. Have I entered the Lost River? If that's a place in Subnautica, no, I have not. I think we're still pretty early in the story. I visited the island, we saw the sunbeam get shot down, and that's as far as we've gotten.
Warning, emergency power.
What is going on with my power right now?
Power
What?
restored. All primary systems online.
Oh, that's one way to turn off the scanner. That was interesting. I don't know what that was about. I think maybe I need to build another, heat thingy? Heat generator? That might be, we might need to do that. You love someone? The fandom's hyped again because of Sub 2. But like, from 2023 to 2024, the fandom was dead. Nobody joining. Yeah, I don't even... How long has Sub 1 been out? I feel like it came out a decade ago. And I never... One, I never had the time to go back till I started streaming. And I know Zero came out. I have not played Zero. For some reason, that one just never appealed to me, and I can't really tell you why. It just didn't. It's 5+ years old. Okay, we got that, we got that. I need to build the big old battery. Big old battery. The power cell. So, silicon rubber. Great. Well, I guess I could have just grabbed the power cell we have sitting up there. Well, whatever. Alright, let's go make these. Full access was 2018 for Sub 1. Dang.
Welcome aboard.
So I don't even know how long ago it was
All systems
I,
online.
that I played early access. Well, a long time ago. Just making me feel old. You're such a Subnautica nerd, save you. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's good stuff. That's ages ago, y'all. 2014 was when early access came out. Oh my, so it's been 10 years-ish or more since I played this the last time. You think Sub 2 is overhyped? You don't see the appeal? What aren't you finding appealing about it? I'm finding Sub 2, and granted I only played, what did we play? 1 4-hour stream of Subnautica 2? And maybe I put like two or three streams in. But anyway, I thought the QOL in the base building is a lot better than 1, personally. But I know it's early access and they're going to be adding stuff in and stuff will change. So unlike what I did with 1, where I played it into the ground in early access and then never wanted to touch it again, I'm not going to do that with Subnautica 2 because I want to actually wait for it to come out and then play all the way through. But I find the story in 2. Now, keep in mind, in early access Subnautica 1, there was 0 story for a long time. It was like, you crash landed on an alien planet. There are aliens. Survive. That was the whole story. So Subnautica 2 having story built in off the bat, and it being fairly intriguing, to me anyway, is pretty great. I'm very excited to see where it goes. I am hoping, though, now that I've gotten a little more of the story of 1, I'm hoping it's not just a repeat story. You know what I mean? Subnautica nerds are the best kind of people. Hey, Fox, good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Great time last night. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Deathwing was good times. I think it's because the first game's music is peak. And an overall weird story. It does have a totally different vibe. I will agree with you there. The story, the feel of the game is totally different to 2. This feels much more, I don't know, everything's darker in this game, I feel like. There's a greedy company behind the game now, unlike Below Zero and Sub 1? Oh, really? See, I don't know any of that background stuff. Were they bought out? Or is it a totally different developer? Let's see, is there anything else we want to make? Did this, we did this. We can't do this because I don't know where crystalline sulfur is yet. I don't know if that's even worth bothering with. We'll work on the base later. We could do another thermal plant, but whatever. We still need a scan of a nuclear reactor. And we probably want to build a power cell charger in the big sub. Would probably be a smart idea. What do we need for that? Another advanced wiring kit, 2 rubies, and titanium. Advanced kit needed what again? We can probably make that now, yeah? 3 gold, 2 silver, some copper. Oh, I gotta get my hands on more copper. Unknown Worlds were bought out by a CEO who uses ChatGPT for finances. Oh. Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. That's it's not a good sign. Only good way to get rid of anxiety is to try it once or twice. Doesn't matter if you lose terribly or win in a big way, just having the experience. Yes, 100%. That's great advice. Yep. 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 A lot of the times, but here's a good example for you. So before I started painting miniatures, I was terrified to put paint on a model because in my mind, like it's gonna look awful, it's gonna look like crap, people are gonna make fun of me. I did it. I just pushed through, I did it. Put paint on the model. This is a very a soft example, but I put paint on the model, right? And the act of doing that and putting paint on the model gave me the confidence to continue doing so and improve. And now I personally, I'm hard on myself, so I don't think I meet this description, but a lot of the people around here consider me a professional painter now. And it just took that one step. Sometimes that's all you gotta do. You gotta take one step in the direction and face that fear. And the next thing you know, you're gonna be doing it like it's nothing. You destroyed your Cyclops without saving? Just so you could hear abandoned ship? Does it actually do an abandoned ship thing? So the last time I played this, the Cyclops had just been introduced and alongside the Prawn. And there were no upgrades or anything. And it was small. It was much smaller than it is now. At least the way I remember it anyway. Tiger Balm, look it up. Rub that on raw muscles or anywhere. Yeah, Tiger Balm is some powerful stuff. I know what we need to do. Let me grab this before I forget about it. Okay. So, let me grab this. We're gonna go ahead and plug this in on the ship. Where are we going to build this? Put this up here. Yeah, we just put it right here. That's where I was going to put it anyway. Power cell. Thing's so huge. I can probably put 2 here. I think a double set might be the way to go. Also, just put them side by side. Let's do that. Great. Okay. So the plan, chat, which is probably super over-preparing, I would like to stuff as much of this stuff with materials and food and water and stuff, and then we're just gonna hop in this thing and like go on an adventure. We're just gonna go. I think one thing I need to do is get a grow bed of some sort going in there, if we can. Let's take this off here. I'm probably super over-preparing, to be honest. Probably don't need to go to this length of effort. But this game is Minecraft, but you play in first person and live underwater, and the graphics are better. I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's pretty close. Okay. Let's see. What else do we need to do here? Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. Can't do that yet because we don't know where nickel ore is. Okay, I think we're at a point where I just need to go to... Yeah. I think I just need to go to waypoints at this point. I think we're kind of at a stalled spot. Yeah. The only other thing I might want to do is build a bunch of power cells. For the ship. Go plant these outside real quick. The gun island is a good place for materials, although it's dangerous. Can we get nickel there? Or are you talking up on top of the island? Oh. Look these into the Cyclops river over there. Derp.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
The Minecraft guy sold it to Microsoft for $2 billion. A nice chunk of change. I suppose I could retire on $2 billion. Oh, you can only get nickel in the Lost River. Oh, okay. The Lost River sounds scary. I don't know about that. Okay, great. So we have 2 slots left. Oh. Well, dang, okay. Got the shield generator. That's great. Feel like I maybe need 6 full backup power cells so that we can charge. Maybe we only need 4. We can charge 4 and rotate them out so we never have to worry about running out of energy. Lost River's scary. Recommend the gun island if you want the most materials. Okay. Okay, let's get our food and water taken care of really quick. And I guess we're gonna go to to the place and do the stuff. I know that was extremely descriptive. Need to turn on the beacon. Here we go. Turn that one off. All right, so we haven't been to this, and we haven't been to this. Go check both of those out. Grab some water to take with us. Grab an extra food. Have food and water on the food and water stashed on the Seamoth. We have an extra battery. We have extra batteries on the Seamoth as well. Let's take an extra health pack. I'm not good at avoiding danger. Let's be real. Okay. Onward to adventure.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Talking about blue steel? Oh, Zoolander. What a great film. What a great film. Let's go this way. CTO's life pod. Has Ben Stiller still been doing movies? I don't really pay attention to celebrities and new age movies much. Is he still doing films? They're all so old now. True, which makes me feel old. Lost River is deep. It's between 500 and 900 meters. Go in and out quick, it's not that dangerous. You did love Rumble in the Jungle? I don't think I ever saw that one. It's so funny. I have a viewer, Slipknot, who loves movies. And we always seem to get on a topic of movies when he's not here, and I feel real bad. Because he would love this conversation. Anything pertaining to movies. Loves it. It's a must watch. What's it about? There's a very unfriendly creature in the Lost River? Oh boy. Yeah, I guess I probably shouldn't invest too much in our our sub if there's a possibility that we lose it. They don't make movies like they used to. Haven't seen a good movie in years. Yeah, true that. True that. Oh my goodness. Okay, I might. Some of you might give me some flack for this. I was unfortunately convinced. My wife and I were convinced to watch. What was that movie called? Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I was so angry at the end of that film for having wasted my life. It was the trashiest garbage movie I have ever seen. And I know a lot of people that said it was their favorite movie ever, but man, It was so bad. It was so bad. Near Life Pod 2 is the entrance. But that's the entrance where the creature is. Life Pod 2. Do I even have a signal for that? I do not. You just have to watch the trailer. You can't explain it. Make me my wife laugh so hard. Rumble in the Jungle Will. I'll have to put that on my list. Okay, there's no data pad here. Am I missing something? Oh! You're right, Yuval. It helps if I use my eyes. Okay, so we're close to the River of Life, then. Or the River of whatever you said it was. The River of Life. The Lost River. The River of Anti-Life, possibly. Okay. Oh, is this the entrance over here? Look above a little? Oh, for the data pad? This place is a win for a base? Oh, really? Recently watched the Dark Knight trilogy. The Dark Knight trilogy is great. Yeah. I can agree with you there on great films. Yep. Yep. Turn left till I see a cave. So that one right over there. That's the entrance to the Lost River. The River of Joy and Love. Is there a data pad down here for me to get? Or it's just that the pod is down here? I don't want to miss any data pads. We already had a problem with that on one of the islands that was preventing us from doing stuff for a while. You wouldn't say joy? I don't see a data pad anywhere. Oh, Spooter friends. Lovely. Okay, I think we've been in this cave before. Or somewhere similar. It's the radioactive ore, which we still don't know what that's for. Something tells me I shouldn't go anywhere near... Oh. Well, it's just... Just gonna drive over here. In a prodigy suit, it's such a good place to be, but in the Seamoth it's cooked. Don't enter unprepared. Oh, the Lost River, I should be in the prawn suit? Okay. You said yes, and now your name is Optimus Prime? Awesome. And congratulations. Ooh, lots of deep shrooms. Oh boy. Nope. Mm-mm. No. No, you stay away from me. Stop it. I don't like your little grabby arms. Nope, I'm out. I'm out. '90s anime is the best. There's been some pretty good ones recently. But I would agree. I think the 90s anime, there's some bangers in there. What was the one called? It was a Trigun? Good stuff. That's Leonard. He has anger issues and a big forehead. Good old Leonard. Good old Leonard. So is there a datapad down here, guys? 2012 Glitter Force anime? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Bro! Oh no. We've been disabled. Well, that's rude. Oh, okay, there we go. What a jerk! What is that? Oh, I've seen those things before, okay. Well, that did a lot of damage. Let's, hop out here before this explodes. You just wanted a hairline check?
Welcome aboard,
Do I have something in my teeth?
Yes, Leonard. Yes, you do. I do my best not to swear. I do my best. Every once in a while it slips out. If I don't have enough coffee, it can slip out sometimes. Okay, let's go over to this Degassi habitat thing. What are we doing on food and water? It looks okay. We can stop by the base. Kinda on the way, right? Yeah. Your mother always said swearing is only restricted to the non-thinking. You got questions, you finished the game almost 2 times. Okay. Yeah. Appreciate it. Won't judge you on your taste, but for you, Black Clover's good. Some isekai romance and dub anime is good too. I typically listen with the, I can't do dubs. And I think personally for me, it's because there's so few English voice actors that every anime starts to sound the same because it's the same people using the same voices. That's just a personal thing. My wife watches with the English dubs, but I prefer the Japanese. I feel like there's a much broader range of voices, I guess is the best way to put it. ChatGPT, PFP, and Banner? What? tiny child. Alright. Watts. I need some water. PFP is profile pic. My profile pic? Oh, on YouTube? You talking about the little coin? My wife drew that. Yeah, my wife does all my art. And music. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, I should have parked. Oh, I should have parked for the day. Oh well, that's fine. You prefer Japanese with English subs? Some dubbing can sound awful. Yeah, and I find that a lot of the times and this could just be because of the way things translate, but they change some of the lines, and they don't match up with what's actually said in Japanese, which can, in some shows, notice that some lines that actually mean something really deep, when they get translated to English, just sound weird, and you lose that deepness of whatever they're trying to say. I don't know how else to say that, if you know what I'm talking about. Maybe that doesn't make any sense. Profile picture is PFP. I've literally never heard of PFP being used for that. Weird. Huh. PFP to me, as being a tech guy, PFP to me means something completely different. You're saying it's AI generated? Oh. Well. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Hey, Idling. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Well, Friday for you. The place where I'm going is also a little dangerous? Oh boy, okay. The best dub is Ghost Story? I've only ever heard of Ghost Story. Maybe more than a little? Oh boy, okay. Well, if I get 8, it's for the content. Oh, how do I even get here? It's like a big hole in the floor somewhere that I gotta go down. Oh, time capsule. Sweet. What did we just get? A toy. And titanium ingots. Hey, I'll take that. Here comes Nyx the Danger Noodle. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Recommend saving before entering. Okay. It's a low-budget dud anime. Watch it, you'll not regret it. Okay. Oh, why did we just spin around? What is happening right now? Okay. Save. The dubbing is funny in Ghost Stories. Cat makes you laugh. Oh my god, why is it spinning us? What is happening right now? Okay, there's not... I can't go down that way, right? This way? Oh my god. Speaking of anime, last night my wife and I watched, we've been watching Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku. And the most recent episode was hilarious. That show is fantastic if you haven't watched it. It's just funny. Oh, I see Leonard is back. I got a whole base going on over here. Some spoopy music. Great. Love that. Get in here? Oh. Here? Aha. Gonna come out and my Seamoth is gonna be dead, isn't
a
it?
titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated
Uh-oh.
on the Aurora. Integrating new PTA data.
We just get swim charge fins.
New
That's
blueprint
fancy.
acquired.
Coffee machine. Nice. Fun fact, Subnautica has a soundtrack called Bring a Medkit. Oh boy. Leonard, you took my light out. Rude. Pick up a carry-all. I don't really care about that. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Dude, stop attacking my... Dude. Get away from my ship.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, we still needed to go up. Whoops. There was more. Alright, we'll be back. Wait. What? There's no ladder. Is there a way to get in up here? Aha. This right here. There we go. Bro, I need my flashlight. Rude. The danger noodle ever comes for you, you better have med packs. Oh boy. Dude. Stop
Integrating new PTA data.
it. That's not the exit. Is it? Wait, maybe it is. Yes, it is. Alright. Ooh, a bunch of them. How do I get out of here? I'm lost. Okay, where's my base? Base is that way. Alright. Think we should give Leonard some therapy? I think Leonard has been working it out. With all of his cousin Leonards. Oh, I am so never gonna make it back to the surface. Hi, buddy. Pull out my scanner. Oh, was there stuff to scan in there? Probably should have scanned it. More concerned with getting out of here alive at the moment. Stop it, Leonard. Where did I even come in at? Here? Maybe it was here. Nope. Oh boy. Well, this is our life now. We are stuck here. Forever. Wait. 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 Nice. We did it. Look at ladder to the... Oh, go to the middle floor. Oh, did I missed a whole floor? Oh, boy. Okay. Hang on. Missed some things to scan. Okay. Alright, fine. I'll go back. Oh, what's this? Oh. Where was that entrance? Down here? Leonard might like me too much. I might agree with you there. Okay, I gotta turn the beacon back on. Where's that at? Missed this too.
Integrating new PDA data.
Leonard! Leonard, let me in. Let me in. Thank you. Aha! Wait. No? Where's the ladder? There it is.
Integrating new PDA data.
Orange tablet. Okay. I don't see anything to scan. Drag. Okay. Maybe that's why Leonard's angry. His little baby's in here. Couldn't get to it. Highly possible. Keep my scanner out? I'm not seeing anything to scan. Look for an egg. I was supposed to scan that orange tablet. Oh. Okay, well, let's do this. Ready to scan. Okay. Okay. Keep my scanner out. There's so much here to grab. I think I have all this stuff. The egg is good. Don't abandon it, it's the rarest egg. Okay. Alright, so we go that way, so we go this way, and we go up. Hey, I remembered how to get out of here. Nice. Now this is where you guys are going to end up telling me that there's some material or something down there that I need, right? Brain tree. Let's get a little higher here. Oh, just quartz. No, you're fine, Yuval. Totally fine. I would rather you guys point out that stuff to me before I leave it behind than not. I'm totally fine with backseat gaming as long as you're not spoiling stuff. I welcome it, because I'm a dingus, and trying to keep track of chat and the game at the same time, I often will forget or miss things, so I appreciate it. Alright, let's get back to the base. Not sure what we opened up for that, but maybe we'll get a new signal or something. Further than you've ever been. I think that's definitely further than I've ever been. I think there's still three materials we haven't found yet. What, kyanite and nickel, and there's one other one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, Fox. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Have yourself a good sleep. Get some good rest. You downloaded Darkside? Nice. Yeah, I gotta get it downloaded, and we'll probably check it out. I don't want to touch it until after we're done with Sub 1, I think. But we're definitely going to check it out before the expansion drops. You have the prawn suit, you recommend going down to the Lost River for nickel. Okay. Okay. Maybe that is what we will do next, then. Don't know what we're doing with this orange tablet, so we'll just stash it in there. Oh, I could go put all our creature eggs in that one place. Should I... that creature egg we just picked up, should I keep that in a totally separate container? Is it going to hatch into something that's just going to murder everything else? Oh, I have 2 of that creature egg, somehow. Specifically with the drill arm, and then beware the creature might be your nightmare. It's a normal creature, but it's a pet. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, let's go. We haven't put anything in here. Oh, I need a hatch, don't I? Or I can put stuff in there. Shoot. What do we need for a hatch? Quartz and titanium. Alright. Easy enough. Save one in case the first one dies. Oh, that's a good idea. Good call, good call. We're gonna expand this room up here. We'll make it taller. Eventually. Let's put the hatch on this side. Sure. Okay, so do I just drop the eggs in here? Is that what I do? Use planter. I can't put these. What am I supposed to do with these? Can't plant these. Okay. Plant some creepvine or blood kelp. Okay. Just drop them in here. Cool. They go in pots in the base. Oh. Alright. Well, chat, I think this is a good stopping point for the morning. I'm going to go get some exercise and a little lunch. We'll be back in about 2 hours for an afternoon of this. Keep going, keep pushing the story if we get more signals. And keep poking around in the base and stocking up stuff and getting ready to go out in the Cyclops. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate each and every one of you. If I don't see you for the afternoon stream, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. We will be back with more of this tomorrow morning at the very least. We may switch into some Space Marine 2 tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, hope to see you again. And I'll see you next time for more fun and games. Bye-bye.